Hey beautiful child of God, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel, Stay Classy by Jazzy. Today I'm doing kind of like a casual chit chat video. I actually just got home from work 2 hours ago. I just took a shower, I'm all nice and clean, smelling nice and fresh. And I'm just going to be sitting in my chair and chatting with you guys because I'm doing another college Q&A. Last year I did my first one ever and it was part of my college boot camp back to school series. And so I'll link that video up above somewhere and I'll also link down the playlist down below. In that series I have videos all about like dorm room essentials and school supplies, all the way up to like a college Q&A like I just mentioned, and moving in days tips and how to live with a roommate and all that good stuff. So if you're going to college for the first time and you're kind of nervous, you're a little anxious about it, and you need some advice from someone who's experienced in that, just a little, then I highly recommend after this video go down to the description down below and click on the link and you'll be able to get all the advice that you will need. Like I said, I'm doing a college Q&A. I went on my Instagram and asked you guys some questions about some things that you want to know about being a college student, and that's exactly what I want to do. So let's go. Alright, let's get started, shall we? The first question, the first question that I got is from becomingdr.s, and she says, do you go to parties? I do not go to parties. I am not really a party person. Now, I like going to like get-together functions and all that stuff and like hanging out with friends and family and stuff, but I've never been the kind of person who's into party life. I prefer to be home. I'm a homebody, so I like to be home in my room with my family, watching Netflix or hanging out in my dorm room with my friends on a Saturday night instead of going out. It's just not my kind of thing. But I would like to experience one just to say I went to one and not feel like I missed out on like the quote-unquote college experience. Alright, Amber.Elaine, she says, what's the best way to overcome being shy in meeting friends? I like this question a lot. Okay, so with my YouTube channel, it might come off as like I'm really extroverted, but actually off the camera I'm really introverted. I'm an INFJ, if you guys are into Myers-Briggs personality test. So I am very reserved and shy in new situations, especially when meeting new people. So I feel you on that. I struggle a lot with that because I just like, if I don't know you, I won't talk to you. I usually wait till someone talks to me first. I'm that person in the grocery store where like I'll see someone I know, but I won't make the first move to say hi. I'll like avoid you until you say hi to me. Like that's the kind of person I am. So my advice is try to start small, some small talk. Don't talk about the weather unless it's like a really like crazy weather thing, but avoid that. Try to like look at what's on the desk or what they're wearing or listen to a conversation that they're speaking about, and then if you find a commonality, that's your key in. That's what I do. If I look at someone's shirt, I'm like, oh, you went to Disney World? I did too this weekend or this summer. And then you guys get started, get talking, and then you kind of break through that barrier because you're talking about something that you know about. My thing is when you're shy, you're afraid of opening up yourself to someone or you're afraid of saying the wrong thing. But with finding that commonality or a subject that you both like, that kind of helps you kind of forget about that fear you have about, you know, saying something dumb or embarrassing yourself. Another thing I would say with meeting friends in college is to kind of get out of your dorm. I made my friends when I actually got out of my dorm doing orientation. For example, in orientation, we had this little like fiesta party and some people stayed back in their dorms and didn't go, but I went and I met people and actually made my first friend that night that I'm still friends with now. So trying to get out of your comfort zone and go to things that are happening on campus or maybe off campus and just kind of meet people, mingle. Try to find that one first friend, and then usually from that first friend you meet other people. That's what happened to me. So maybe I can make a separate video all about like making friends in college. I think that's a really good topic on its own. Let me know down below if you want a separate video about that, and I will be happy to film that. Next question is by PG.Carol. She says, how do you keep your immune system up while everyone's getting sick during cold season? Girl, let me just tell you, I'm honestly a slight germaphobe, okay? My best friend and I found this out. But we both cover our mouths, not cover, but like hold our breath when someone around us sneezes or coughs, because it just grosses me out. Like if you just cough and sneeze without covering your mouth, like the whole kind of thing, I'm grossed out. I can't. But washing your hands is the #1 thing I recommend, especially when you go to the caf. Everyone's touching all these different utensils and silverware and stuff, and if you're about to eat a hamburger after touching all the utensils, bleh. Carry Germ-X around with you is #2. I carry a little bottle of Germ-X that I got from Walmart for like what, I think 99 cents. during the back to school sale. They're they're relatively cheap. So this is my backpack, and this is my Germex that I keep in my backpack. Guru shot. So make sure to keep yourself hydrated. It's number 3. Drink a lot of vitamin C with orange juice and everything. For me personally, it's getting sleep. So I struggle with getting good quality sleep. It's been a big struggle, especially this past year in college. So sleep is a good way to kind of help your body rejuvenate and recover and just rest. Next question is by Maddie Grimes. I hope I said that right. Maddie.Grimes. She says, how hard is it to get used to managing your own budget? I don't think I have the best answer for this. I do have a friend who's a finance major, and she could like answer this question with flying colors. I don't really budget because I'm very frugal with the money I spend. I really don't spend money like that. I like knowing there's money in my bank account. I don't like money coming in, but it hurts when money goes out. So I have a lot of buyer's remorse. I don't really budget just because I don't really spend a lot. All I would say in terms of budgeting, to know your limits. That's all I can say is to know your limits. Set a limit to how much money you want to spend, maybe per week or maybe per month, and stick to it. And keep yourself accountable. Maybe get an accountable buddy and have a friend help you stick to your budget limit. So maybe your budget for a week is $100, and maybe you've already spent $75 of your. Maybe you spent 75 of your 100 already, but you see a pair of shoes and you're like, I need to get it, and it's over $25, and that makes you over your budget. Have that friend make you accountable and be like, that's not in your budget, kind of thing. Next question is by your boy Marcus. Hey Marcus, he says, what has changed the most about you since freshman year? Ooh, also I'm sorry about the lighting. It's starting to get dark outside. Ooh, that was not a good idea. Nope. Nope. So I had to change seating because the sun's going down, so the light's kind of weird. I would say my confidence has grown a lot from freshman year to where I'm now, about to be a junior in college. I was definitely went back to that more reserved, quiet person I was in freshman year, just because I didn't really know a lot of people and I was still getting comfortable with the new surrounding and living on my own and making new friends and starting over and all that stuff. But from there, I've just grown more confident in my skills and my abilities. I still have a lot more to go, of course. Freshman year of me would never thought I'd be on year 2 of YouTube. Freshman year of me would never thought I would be invited to speak at a conference in Nashville. I would have never thought that I would, be working with brands. And then also being confident and being vocal about my faith. I got more active in my faith my freshman year, and now about to be a junior, I'm more vocal about that, especially on my Instagram stories of sharing what I'm learning at my sermons and just walking more boldly, not only in life, but in my faith as well. So that's been like a really cool thing to see, and I hope that continues. Don't touch my pizza. Hey Kenzie, she says, how do you manage time? I don't, because I'm really bad at it. Time management is my weakness. It's my biggest weakness. It's something I've struggled with for years, even before I went to college. I struggled with time management all throughout high school. It's been a constant struggle. I am the kind of person who underestimates how much it takes for me to do something. I'll be like, oh, it'll take me 30 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes later, I'm still doing it. For me, my biggest tip for managing time is to get yourself a planner. I love planners. It's keep me organized, and it allows me to look at my week at a glance, or even my month at a glance, or even a whole semester at a glance, to be honest. And I can see where my time needs to go when it comes to doing schoolwork, to doing RA stuff, to now being on the board of the Black Student Association. That's a new addition that I'll be excited to share with you guys more this upcoming semester. And that's just a good way for you to kind of see where your time goes to what activities. To-do lists. I love to-do lists. I write them daily, for me at least, and it kind of helps me to see what I need to get done and when I want to do it. Another thing is to use the app on your phone, the clock app. For me, I've been like timing my showers a lot more, because that's where I lose a lot of time in the morning. It's taking too long in the shower. And I try to like brace to beat the clock, so that helps me to keep track of my time. Another thing is I struggle with over committing myself, especially in the semester. I'm really bad at saying no, so I say yes a lot, and then I go back and I'm like, why did I say yes? I really didn't want to do that, or I don't have the time to do that. So then I'm over committing myself, and that's a big thing with time. You only have so many hours in a day, and you gotta choose how to intentionally use that time in your day. and overcommitting just causes like a lot of unnecessary stress and everything. So that for me is all that I will say about time management. Next question, Lucy.Battaglia, I hope I said your name right, I'm sorry if I didn't. She asked, was it a hard transition from high school to college? Yes and no. Yes, because I was no longer living at home, and it was really weird for me to wrap my head around the fact that my school and my home life are blending together. Like, I live where I go to school. Since the beginning of my education, I've been going to school, and then we separate and go home, and it's always had the separation. So that was always like, kind of weird to me, but also a blessing because, you know, you don't have to drive anywhere. You just get up, get dressed, walk class, come back, and it's all there. It's convenient. My transition from high school to college was hard, and the fact that I felt like I had to start over, and I just didn't want to make new friends because I didn't want to have to like revert back naturally into my shell and like slowly open up to people and like have people like get to know me. It's like I want you to already know me and like, let's be cool and like chill and like be honest and real and all that stuff. I just don't like change, but change is inevitable. That's the fact of life. And then I say no just because I feel like my parents prepared me really well to be pretty independent. Going to school and washing my clothes wasn't a struggle. Learning how to live with someone wasn't a struggle because I have a little sister, and we used to live in the same room when we were younger, and they just taught me really well how to take care of myself. Fiercely Rachel Grace, hi Rachel. She asked, what was something you didn't expect about college, good or bad? I mean, I sort of expected this, but I didn't really know at what degree I would expect this at. But the prices of books are out of this world, people. Like, I've had one book that was like 100 and something alone. And that was just one book. So I knew books were expensive, but I didn't know how much. So that was the thing that I was like expecting, but didn't expect at that degree. I'm not looking forward to see how much books will cost this semester. Good thing about college that I liked, but I didn't expect was actually finding my friend group that I have currently in my little circle. Within my freshman year, within my first semester basically, if I'm not wrong, I had my core group of friends that I still am friends with to this day. And I thought it would take me like a year to find that group. Basically ate lunch and dinner every single day. That's how we became tight. AlSpice_1118. I could have said 1118, but I didn't. Ask, what major are you doing and do you like it? No. Alright, this should be the very last location change of the video. So I am a psychology major and education minor, and as far as I know it right now, I do like it. I did consider changing it at one point because it was kind of like, do I really want to go to grad school? And I still couldn't figure out if I 100% wanted to go to grad school for speech pathology. Back it up. Basically, I'm a psychology major and education minor because my school doesn't offer a speech language pathology major, and I didn't want to change schools, but that's the career track that I want to go to. I want to be a pediatric speech language pathologist, which is basically a long way of saying I want to work with kids who have speech delays, speech disorders, nonverbal, anything like that. I considered changing my major at one point because this whole digital media and branding and business building and everything really interests me. For who I know, I could still change in the future, but right now I'm okay with what I am right now. I love psychology. I love learning about the human mind and how it affects human behavior and how people let their emotions affect their actions and all that good stuff. So even if I don't go into speech pathology or anything like that, the knowledge that I have on like human behavior and how human work can really help and benefit me in whatever path that I do. And then education, I wanted to be a teacher at one point and then decided not to. So as far as I know, yes, I do like it. Coily_Rider, she asks, favorite thing about college? Ooh. Good question. I like a lot of things about college, but the biggest thing that really sticks out to me that I really like is having my freedom and having that ability to be my own person outside of my home and my family and all that stuff. You know, I love my family. I'm a big family person, but at the same time, being on my own and doing things on my own and being independent is really exciting to me, but also nerve-wracking as well, just because I can do things myself. If I want to go out with my friends and like hang out, whatever, I don't have to like ask my parents if I have permission. I just go. I ask myself for permission, which is really freeing and really cool to have that ability. It's kind of like learning what life would be like as an adult and growing up. Alright, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna quickly outro this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for your questions you asked me over my Instagram. I really appreciate it, and I hope I gave you guys some really great insightful answers. If you have any other questions that I didn't answer in this video, let me know down below and I will answer them for you. If you have not already joined the Stay Classy crew on this channel, go ahead and feel free to hit that red subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and ring that little bell too right next to it so you can get notified exactly when I upload new content, which is once a week. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know any other college topics that you'd like me to talk about. Okay, my camera's about to die, so I'm going to quickly say I love you guys, thank you so much, and don't forget to stay classy, classic crew, which means cherish life and simply surprise yourself. Sorry for talking really fast, but I gotta go and watch Stranger Things. Actually, I already did that, so bye.